Yo, this is Chris from Team Innovate, just coming at you guys with a quick vlog. I've been hearing a lot of hate on things like this in this format, such as the bringing back of Heavy Storm, the XE rulings for TCG, and basically, I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts. I know you guys have seen a lot of videos like this, and so, I mean, this is like a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes of your time. So, I don't know, just if you'd like to listen to it, just tune in. I'd like to ask you guys to subscribe because we need lots of subscribers, and comment with your thoughts as well because I don't know, our team kind of lives off those kind of things. It's we like to hear your thoughts and try to better either our videos or our playing in general. So first thing I gotta say with this format, with a lot of people are complaining about it. I think one of the things that people should try to understand, even though it's not exactly fair that we don't have the same rulings, is that some of the changes on the ban list, such as the limiting of BLS or the unlimiting or unlimiting of JD, is the fact that since in Japan, since their trigger rulings are different and they don't get to call priority on a monster's effect, some of these cards aren't as menacing. I mean, they can summon BLS, and here we're like, well, crap, what are you going to remove? Or you hope that they, don't do anything so you can compulse, or in better cases, bottomless. Well, I mean, there, you get a BLS out, and the first thing that can happen is you can bottomless it. So some of the changes are only there because they can, do stuff like that. Now, I'm hoping to make this format fair that we get synced with the rulings. I'd be happy if they just synced the priority ruling. Of course, if they synced the XC ruling, Tourguide's value would drop down the pooper, and many a player would be sad because they got butthurt spending $400 on a set. So, moving on past that, I also think that Heavy Storm coming back into the game was one of the better things that could have happened to the format, because I was frankly tired of the setting 4 and 1 monster and ending. That was stupid. I preferred it back when Heavy Storm was off, and I think we're going to see some faster play because of it. Next, Tourguide. People are just moaning about Tourguide over and over and over and over and over again. What I've got to say is that there are some answers to Tourguide. There's actually an answer to Tourguide, in my opinion, that answers to most of the format. Now, lots of people are saying, oh, Effect Veiler, and Effect Veiler is a more prevalent card. But what I want to talk about is a card that recently just went from limited to semi-limited. And but before I talk about that, just in case you guys are a little slow on the bandwagon, just kind of sitting on the short bus of Yu-Gi-Oh!, Tourguide brings a level 3 Fiend to the field. It cannot be synced with, that's pretty much it. But the thing is, people are making plays with it because of our Exceed rulings in TCG. And like I said, this is probably no news to any of you guys, but just in case you're a little behind, what it does is, when Exceed materials are brought from the field to the graveyard, it counts as the card being sent from the field to the graveyard since they're technically on the field in TCG. This means cards like Sangan and such can proc their effects off of it. Now, what this means is that somebody can Tourguide into a Sangan, get Leviathan, instantly remove the Sangan for Aladdin's effect, and search. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, those are the combos. You Tourguide, Sangan, Leviathan, or Tourguide singing Leviair if you're trying to combo play, or if you just Gold Sark that turn. It works really well with Stratos, stuff like that. So, speaking of how well it works with Stratos, I think there's a video, I might have a link for it, for my friend's Tourguide Heroes. Point being though, I think that the current answer to most of this format comes in the form of Mind Crush. If you really think about it, between Potty Dualities and Tourguides and the searches of this format, cards are being added to the hand that are known to both players every turn. Let's just go to the top decks. Agents, they search with Earth. If they choose to use dualities, they can use that. Tourguide agents, yes, they're searching with Sangan, they're doing plenty of things. Light Sworns use Charge of Light Brigade, they use Tourguides right now. Chaos Plants, Tourguides, dualities. X-Sabers, dualities, Dark Souls. Every meta deck right now is using search in some kind of method. And Mind Crush is the answer to that. Mind Crush is like, it's a no-brainer. It's a good card or not, and it's a no-brainer. As long as you don't set it when you don't know any cards in their hand, it is a valid play. I mean, you set this baby, and they Tourguide. You either can call Effect Veiler right there, or if they blind MST it, you can force it. I mean, they force it, you still call whatever card you know is in their hand. you can try to hold it until you either blind MST it or you're about to go off. Because I mean, if you wait 4 turns and this thing's still in the field before you go off, you call it effect failure. Because of the way Mind Crush is worded, both effect failures, if they had them in hand, would go to the grave. And I guess if you guys don't already know what it does, let me read it to you. Declare one card name. If the opponent has the declared card or cards in his hand, discard all of the declared card or cards to the graveyard. Otherwise, you randomly discard one card from your hand. Not only is this card good for when you're trying to put effect failures and other annoying crap like that you want into the graveyard, this can stop Gore's plays. If you're fearing the Gores or you know they have Gores, you can call this before you swing. And I mean, if it's Gores, they put it down. If it's not Gores, worst part is you see their hand and the card just goes. I mean, it's Mind Crush is an excellent card in this format. And yeah, I mean, there's only a couple of stipulations to it. Don't be an Artar. Don't use Mind Crush on Dark Worlds. You see them add Greph to their hand. Do not call Grepha. I know you want it off the field, but there's better ways. Bottomlessing it is one of them. Just don't call Grepha. And also, somebody Stratuses a Malicious to their hand. That's not smart. So the only ways you can fail with this card is if you were indeed a terrible duelist. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys liked the video. And one more time, just subscribe because we need subscribers, and comment. So that's pretty much it for my videos for the night. I'm put out a couple, like 2 or 3. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace out, YouTube.